Hello everyone, I am going to explain question number 3, second part from exercise 9.2. So in this question we have to integrate this given function with respect to x. So we will start by assuming it as I, integration of e to the power root x cos e to the power root x upon square root of x with respect to x. So we have to integrate it. So I assume this as I. Now here, since it's a there are multiple functions, so directly we cannot integrate. We have to use some other options. So I am going to integrate it with substitution method. So the substitution which I am going to assume is, let e to the power square root of x as t. So this is our assumption. Now we are going to differentiate it with respect to x. So when we differentiate it with respect to x, e to the power square root of x differentiation is same, that is e to the power square root of x, but it's not a simple x, it's square root of x. So we have to apply the chain rule. Then we have to differentiate the square root of x also. So when we differentiate the square root of x, then you know I think already that is differentiation of square root of x is, we can write it in the power notation. That will give you x to the power half. So we have to use x to the power n formula. So what's the formula? Differentiation of x to the power n is n x n minus 1. So with the help of that, its differentiation is going to be n is half. So n x n minus 1, that is half minus 1. So when you will simplify it, you will get a half x to the power minus half. So this is x to the power minus half. It is going to be in the denominator, that is square root of x. So what I had done, I had differentiated this square root of x with respect to x, that will give us 1 upon 2 square root of x. So this is our rough work. To explain you only I had done. Now here, first I differentiated e to the power square root of x. So e to the power x differentiation is same, but when we apply the chain rule, we have to differentiate the square root of x. So when we differentiate the square root of x, the answer is 1 upon 2 square root of x. So it's going to be, I am going to write here 1 upon 2 square root of x, then dx is equal to dt. In one of my video I already explained to you that why dx and dt we are writing. That is, I think, the first question from exercise 9.2. In that I clearly explained why dx and dt is appearing here. So if you are not aware of that, I request from you, you can go through with that video, that then it will be clear to you that why we are using here dx and dt. Now here we are going to keep only the required function which we need to substitute. So here we just see e to the power square root of x and root x and dx. We have all these three we have, and what we don't have this 2. So this 2 will replace here, so that will give us square root of e to the power, e to the power square root of x upon square root of x, then dx is equal to, this 2 is in divide, so it will go in multiply dt. So this is our equation first. This is we are going to assume as equation second, and this one I am going to assume as equation third. Now from equation 1, 2 and 3. So from equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3, we are going to get, we get I is equal to, so what I said, these three, you see here e to the power square root of x dx and upon square root of x is 2 multiplied by dt. So instead of these three, we are going to write down only 2 dt. So that 2 I am going to write in front and dt at back. And then cos e to the power, so we will write here cos. Now e to the power square root of x is what? T. So instead of this, we are going to write down only t here. I hope it's clear to you. The thing is, this we will replace by t, and these three we will replace by 2 multiplied by dt. So that 2 I wrote in front and dt here and here t. So now we have to integrate it, and you know already what's the integration formula of cos t, that is sin t. So 2 multiplied by sin t plus t. And finally t is replaced. What is t? T is e to the power. So it is going to be 2 sin e to the power square root of x plus c. So that's our answer of the second part. Now we'll move to the question number 4, first part. So the question number 4, first part. Question number 4, first part is we have to integrate 1 upon x bracket 1 plus log x with respect to x. So this is x, students. So in the solution, first step I am going to assume the integration as I, integration of 1 upon x bracket 1 plus log x as I had assumed. Now here the substitution is going to be, I am going to assume let 1 plus log x is equal to t. So when we differentiate it, one differentiation is 0 and log x differentiation is 1 upon x, then dx extra and dt. So that will give us only 1 upon x dx is equal to dt. Now these replacements we will do in equation first, this is equation second, this one as equation 3. So from equation first, second and 3 we get I is equal to integration of, so this 1 upon x and dx. So this 1 upon x and dx is what? dt. So only dt, then 1 upon 1 plus log x. 1 plus log x is what? T. So only t. Now 1 upon t is integration with respect to t is log mod t. So it's a formula, students, direct. What's the formula I am writing here? You know, it's our rough work that you know, since 1 upon x integration formula is log mod x plus c. So from this we had obtained 1 upon t integration formula with respect to t is also log mod t plus c. Now finally this t will replace in terms of x. So what is t? T is 1 plus log x. So this bracket you can avoid. So it is going to be log mod 1 plus log x plus c. So that's our answer of question number 4 first. So I hope it's clear to you. Very simple. Into this 1 plus log x is assumed as t. That will give you 1 upon x dx as dt. Then finally from equation first, second, third you will achieve this. So in this question you have to assume any one function as t and other function should automatically come in form of t. So that is your target. By keeping this in your mind you can do the substitution. Now we will move to the second part of question number 4. Question number 4, second part, the given function is 1 plus log x whole cube upon x. So we have to integrate this function with respect to x. So we will assume this as I, integration of 1 plus log x whole cube upon x with respect to x. I assumed as t. So here the substitution is same. I am going to assume this 1 plus log x is equal to t, because in previous question recently we had assumed and we achieved 1 upon x dx as dt. So by that we assumed here 1 plus log x as t. So when we differentiate it, we will get here one differentiation is 0, log x differentiation is 1 upon x, then dx is equal to dt. Now that will give you 1 upon x dx as dt. So we will assume this as equation first, second and third. So from equation first, second and third, we get I is equal to integration of 1 plus log x is t. So it's going to be t cube, and this 1 upon x, this 1 upon x and dx. 1 upon x dx is what? dt. So we write here dt. Now x to the power n integration formula. So what is the formula of integration of x to the power n with respect to x is x to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. So by using this formula we are going to get here t to the power 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 plus c. That we review t to the power 4 upon 4 plus c. So finally this t will replace in terms of x. So what was t? We assumed 1 plus log x. So t will replace by 1 plus log x power 4 upon 4 plus c. So that's our answer. So I hope these 3 questions are clear to you. Further you have any doubt, you can write in comment so that I can clear out your doubts. Thank you.